Begin takeoff procedure. Squadron.
right, we are back. Round 6. Both of these players are 4-1, so it is a win and you're in situation. We have two pretty unique lists here.
And we've got Ryan on Ryan action. We're already into the first turn. Ryan Fleming has Thweek. You know what you're supposed to do, OCX. Asajj and a Z95.
Yeah.
We'll just call it that. That's Nadrush Schlock, whoever, whatever. Hey, it's just like Wednesday night. We're into the second turn, or it looks like about the second turn already. What about Ryan Bell?
Yeah, Ryan Bell is flying Captain Nim, who we've seen a lot of Nim so far on the stream, but here's another Nim list, along with Crimson Specialist, that's in the Resistance Bomber. Crimson Specialist is loaded with Trajectory Simulator, Ordnance Silos, Thermal Detonators, and Deflective Plating, so definitely something we have not seen yet today. And then Zeb in the Stolen TIE Fighter with Sabine Wren crew. Gives him a bomb slot where he has loaded seismic charges and, of course, Sabine's masterpiece in order to get that crew in the first place.
And yes, Ryan is 100% going to win this game. Ryan Fleming. Thweek has Fire Control System, Auto Thrusters, Star Viper Mark II title, Virago title. Asajj Ventress has the Push the Limit, Lots Razi is a crew, Burnout Slam, and our buddy with the weird name on the Z95 has Veteran Instincts, Harpoon Missile, Glitter Stem, and Guidance Chips.
Sorry, I'm reading what Ordnance Silos does. There's a card.
Ordnance Silos, you put 3 counters on there, so you get to use that particular ordnance 4 times in a game.
Gotcha.
Why do I know that? I've had to endure it.
All right, so shots already being fired. There are potential for shots. We have target locks out, meaning shots are coming.
Let's see, Budget Nathan, these guys are 4-1. And thanks for joining the stream.
Ryan Bell did want to give a shout out to the 147 Squadron that plays out of Fair Game, located in nearby Downers Grove. Ryan Fleming wanted to give a shout out to anyone in Pittsburgh.
We're in round 6.
There we go, round 6 indeed. Please participate in the straw poll. This match is brought to you by Kingwood Hobbies. Kingwood Hobbies sells new X-Wing and Destiny product as low as possible. Even a penny cheaper, and Mickey Mouse himself will be knocking on the door. Kingwood also buys and sells used product at competitive rates. Kingwood Hobbies, buy and sell here. Use our coupon code GSP Chicago to get an extra 5% off all orders, including pre-orders for upcoming Wave 14 releases. Again, that's GSP Chicago, all one word, at Kingwood Hobbies.
Well, we're getting some action here. Looks like we've lost a shield off of that one.
Nadru.
Whoever this is down there, I can't see for sure.
Oh, off of Asajj.
Yeah, off Asajj.
Gotcha.
And fire coming back.
Yeah, that looked like a big old harpoon shot. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. So that's 5 right away off of the bomber.
Bomber has, I believe, 3 shields no, is it 3 shields and 9 hull?
That's right.
Okay.
So already into that hull, too. I think these players are playing at a little faster pace than
Yeah, I can't keep up with these guys.
than our last match.
Somebody wake me up.
We'll get it all straightened out. Let's see. It looks like Asajj is actually down to 1 shield. If I hide that, I see.
Yeah, it looks like
Unless it's stacked up there. We'll call it 1. More dice being rolled.
Do y'all have a Sharpie?
No.
Microphones, if you can hear me, crates on top, everyone else get good. Yes!
All right, so Nadru has spent his glitter stim and harpoons.
And I apologize for that. We've been assaulted by Zach Matthews, blah, 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 blah.
It happens.
And Zach is 3 rooms away. Zach Matthews.
All right, dials are almost down.
I always enjoy the faster pace play.
Yeah.
With this being a fighter-ish type game, I like quick turns that are more reactionary than the plotting, let's think everything through for a minute. But then again, I'm sitting here now talking about it instead of actually playing.
Sure.
So
it does make for a better viewing experience as well, I would argue. I did not catch what the crit was on that bomber. Let's see if anything comes up. Definitely some commotion here in the background, it sounds like. So let's take a look at the positioning here. We have Thweek and Nim kind of quite literally facing off. Asajj there in the middle with Nadru kind of flanking the side, both pretty close to that bomber. And then we have the TIE fighter really off to the side in kind of a flanking position. I imagine Ryan wants to continue to focus on Crimson Specialist. Just try to take him down fast.
and here we go.
Looks like a bomb launch, perhaps. Yep. And that token is the thermal detonator, I believe. And then a maneuver, gonna 2-turn.
And catch one of the rocks.
That's catching a bomb token, is that?
Oh, well, maybe I should look closer.
And then taking an action to flip that crit down, whatever it was. I think that shiny thing there is a bomb token.
Yeah, I can see the nubs on it there.
There goes Asajj doing a 3-bank. I assume that mobile firing arc is pointed to Asajj's left, but can't tell under the ship right now. I see a burnout slam being played. Burnout slam getting that big 3-turn around the side, coming up behind.
The bomber does have turrets, so at range 1 it's a 3-die attack.
And Asajj spends the glitter stim, it looks like.
Yeah, the bomber is in a real bad way right now.
Yeah, but if if that was a slam though, Asajj may not be attacking this turn.
Sure, but the Nadu has a harpoon at point blank range.
Yeah. I think it'll just be a primary weapon from Nadru.
It'll be a 3-die attack.
3-die, yep. Still does not have a target lock, it doesn't look like anymore. Still though, definitely that bomber's going to be taking some damage. We have Nin coming in as well. Ryan Fleming has the straw poll votes at the moment.
I'm not sure what time the streaming will start tomorrow. I'm assuming that they have a 10 o'clock start time again, but that's just an assumption.
Yeah, that's my understanding, but we'll see how it shakes out.
And here comes Thweek.
Yeah, Thweek doing a 1-turn and then doing that slanted Banksy barrel roll, getting away from that bomb. One of these bombs, 2 of these bombs have to go off.
Yes, OCX, we know what we have to do with Thweek. Dilly dilly.
All right, we have Nim firing on Nadru.
We appreciate all the comments coming in on the stream.
Looks like dice have rolled out of the box and onto the floor. There we go. All right, we get some damage on Nadru and actually a dead. All right, so definitely took some tough hits there. Now they're checking for the bomb. Why not? Better late than never. But Nadru did his thing. Got the harpoon off.
Sure.
Did a ton of damage. Another die out of the box. Brian asked him to re-roll it. Looks like they're discussing a little bit of etiquette here. Just making sure everyone's on the same page. That bomber shooting at Asajj. Looks like it was range 2.
And avoided.
Yep. So I'd say that turn swung definitely more towards Ryan Bell's side of the board.
Yeah, he's gotten rid of the Z95. The bomber has taken substantial damage. I'm just kind of curious what the TIE fighter's going to do. If he's going to kind of lay back, and then swing in.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know that TIE fighter's taken any shots yet.
No, not at all. He's just quietly hanging out up there right now.
Right.
Nice way to meet you.
Nice meeting you. Take care.
More adoring fans stopping by.
Well, we're all getting, we're getting thumbs up and whatnot. As we are not the principal cast, we're the B team, and I just really appreciate having the opportunity to come on and show my complete utter lack of knowledge about the game of X-Wing.
It's been great. It's been great.
Mind-blowing. 6 naked hawks just won a game.
Our marshal has just run by and grabbed his phone and has moved down to, I guess, help out with something else.
Yeah, I wonder if he's wearing a step tracker today. I'll see how far he's gone. Could be a 10-mile day at least.
The OCX guys, when we look at lists that are being played, we give it a naked hawk value.
Okay.
The value is how many naked hawks would it take to beat a particular list. And I'm seeing naked hawk references in the chat. We'll see where that goes. And I guess the greatest question of all is, will Dion ever be able to reclaim the podcast ever again?
Maybe.
Or have we destroyed all credibility?
Irreparable damage here. Yeah. Will never be asked back. Dion, I think, is in an elimination game as well.
I see he's standing there. He's got his chin in his hand, and so he's contemplating whatever's going on over there.
Right.
The numbers are starting to thin out. Those guys that have, those folks that have hit 2 losses are slowly culling themselves out.
Yeah.
I see Alejandro still at the table. I see Nick Tobin still at the table.
Yeah, interesting enough, I got turned down by 3 different tables to do the stream.
Well, some people just, I don't know if it's added pressure, if they just don't want to be visible.
Yeah, I think it was a combination of that. One table told me, hey, I'm tired, I'm really not up for it, I totally understand. Marcel said he just wasn't feeling up for it.
And I can see where the players don't want to be second-guessed by all the rest of us.
Yeah, Marcel said the last 2 stream games he's played, he's lost. So I think he's feeling a little bit of bad juju from it as well. Sure. Third table, again, just wasn't up for it. But, I was still able to find someone in the 4-on-1 pack willing to do it.
And see, if you're like me, you never have to worry about being on the stream.
The back tables have more fun.
Well, it definitely gets loud.
So Asajj is currently sitting on top of a bomb, I believe.
It looked like it, and I see Thweek swinging in on, is it Crimson, what, which one?
Crimson Specialist.
Crimson Specialist.
All right, we're checking range to that bomblet. Looks safe. Or not. Oh, Asajj took. Okay, I see. Asajj dealt herself 2 damage. They didn't remove the bomb token because it's currently under the base.
Okay.
Checking for range here. From our seat, it looks like a range 2, especially after the nudges.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it's an imperfect game in an imperfect world.
That's right, but hey, roll natural evades and you'll have no problems.
Ah, natties. The bane to my existence.
All right, so I see 1 more damage getting out there on Asajj. Here we have a 4 dice attack.
I think 2 damage went through on that one. I think 1 and a crit.
And looks like maybe.
Hello.
This could be.
And off the door.
Yep. Must be bouncy dice today.
So there's 3 hits a crit, 1 evade.
I think that might be it for this bomber.
Yeah, he's raking up the damage deck.
I was like, that's actually closer than I thought it was. So, because it's not.
And then yet another BSF. We're looking for parachutes.
Getting the proper number of damage cards on there. So the scum list making pretty quick work of that bomber.
Now the TIE fighter's starting
there we go,
to
get in the action. 2 dice, I see 1 hit. And that's
got an evade.
evaded. Asajj kind of hurting here. Nim maybe can come around and gets take Asajj out maybe.
Be interesting to see where Thweek decides to do this time.
Yeah, maybe just a sloop from Thweek, get him turned around.
I'm not sure what Thweek is stealing. Being asked if we know what Thweek is stealing Zeb's ability.
Yeah, took Crimson Specialist ability probably. Yeah, Zeb tie is interesting. It's a cheap ship. I don't know. Apparently, it's worked fairly well so far for Ryan. What did Thweek steal?
He stole my heart.
Stole my
yes,
heart.
Okay.
Here we have Zeb with the first move. Return.
Okay.
Next is Asajj. Yeah, so Thweek is moving after all of these.
Sure.
Must have taken the pilot skill. So we have Asajj 4 straight. marking Zeb there for Nim's move.
I was a little shocked.
Good to see players helping each other out.
It's always so much more helpful to have an extra hand because God knows you need 3 of them to do almost anything here. Now, it looks like he might have kissed a rock.
Yeah, hard to see
Ooh,
there.
This is going to be if he did, it's going to be a double rock kiss when he leaves too.
We'll see if he rolls. Yeah, looks like it's on. Oh, no, he's barrel rolling, so.
Well, that must
safe.
have just fit right in there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, once again, shows you I don't know anything about this game.
Oh, they picked up the TIE Fighter template.
Yeah, well, you know, it happens. Every game.
And then Ryan Fleming pointing out, well, he was about on this bomb.
Yeah, he was on top of the bomb. Yeah, that was for sure.
All right, looks like a turn from Thweek, slipping in behind Asajj. I'm guessing he's debating a barrel roll here. That'll get him out of range 1, possibly. Yeah, and he is going to do that barrel roll. So out of range 1, and looks like he can still keep Nim in arc.
He's got him in arc, it looks like. If it's not, it's real close.
And bomb is staying on the field, I think. So 4 dice. This must be Nim into Asajj. Asajj takes another hit. And now we got Thweek. By that roll, it looked out of arc, actually.
Yeah.
Oh. Just had a sign fall in the background. Yeah, so I think this is Thweek on the TIE Fighter, 5 dice.
And the sign was taken out by a member of the Dumpster Fire Squadron.
Ah, that makes sense.
It's really interesting to see everybody flying their own colors. Gold Squadron, the Dumpster guys. OCX is here and strong.
Absolutely.
You can shake a stick and everybody else has got a different shirt and a different squadron group.
And the shirts are great too.
And it's just fun kind of showing, you know, hey, we're here together, you know. Tyler and I usually call us, we're the south of I-80 group.
Sure. Yeah, if you're going to travel, better to do it with, you know, people you know.
Sure, sure.
All right, so we're back to dials here. So Asajj is probably happy to just
sweep on by there.
Sweep on by. Thweek, I don't know, maybe wants to get turned around. The ability to pivot with that barrel roll helps a lot with positioning, so.
I wish there was a better way to see where the mobile arc is. I'm assuming it's on the left, pointing out the left side of the Lancer.
Yeah, we'll see Thweek. Maybe Thweek could do like a 1 bank and then barrel roll to kind of make it a full 90 degrees. They have a 1 turn also. All right, Zeb Doing a 4, is that a K turn? No, just 4 straight. Asajj 3 straight. Green maneuver. I think that was moving the mobile firing arc, push the limit, evade is how I read that. Nim, 1 bank, staying on Asajj. And is going to barrel roll. Pops the figure off the base because it was kind of getting in the way there. And just get right up next to Thweek.
And Thweek has a myriad of movements that he can do to swing away from that. Look at that, myriad. That's another big word from 6 or 8 years of college.
So Thweek didn't actually move, so it might have been just a successful block there. Maybe was trying to do the 1 turn and couldn't get in. But we're on to shots fired. We're counting up damage on Asajj. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Asajj is down to 1. One hit and 1 evade. Next up is Zeb, 1 hit and spends focus for a second. Yep. Asajj, that's it for Asajj.
There she goes.
There she goes. So, all right, Ryan Fleming is down to Thweek, full health, against Ryan Bell's full health, Nim, and Zeb.
Now this will be an interesting dance now.
Yeah, plenty of time left in the match since these guys have been playing quite fast. But still an uphill fight for Ryan Fleming.
And we've got that 1 random bomb kind of sitting out in the middle of the rocks too. You can kind of forget about that stuff when you're trying to plot your next movement.
Yeah, that's right. So Zeb pretty much going to go over that rock. I mean, maybe it does a 1 turn fit in there, maybe? Not even going to bother, just go over it.
Don't fear. And the rock says, I'll take that. See, if you fly Y-wings, you don't care about rocks.
That's right. Looks like we're getting a bomblet here. And then dialing in a 2 turn. Thweek has suddenly grown in size. Oh, there we go. So let's see. Nim has TLT. Thweek does have auto thruster, so it kind of hampers that a little bit.
Yeah, don't get me started.
But certainly can still get some damage through. Thweek is going for the 2-turn. 2-turn, and then a barrel roll here would get Nim nicely in arc. Or can just stay on, nope, going for that. 45-degree pivot, pointed right at Nim. Looks like it.
Is it range
probably
1?
Range 1.
And a bomb.
Ooh, but the bomblet does get him. So that's 1 hit, and then is that an extra damage from Sabine? Our logo's in the way. Yeah, 1 hit and then a Sabine damage.
That puts the hole.
Yeah, so that hurts. This must be
1 hit.
Thweek attacking and only gets 1 hit. Does have fire control system, so had a target lock. Still only ends up with 2 though. So really, you know, Ryan Fleming really needed a little bit more punch on that round.
Sure.
So I'm going to run over there and just double check to see what Nim's actual health is, just to make sure we've got it.
Ryan Bell has his dials down. Ryan Fleming is contemplating what's going to happen next. This has been a pretty clean match.
I see 2 shield tokens over there on Nim. So took some damage somewhere. Still plenty of health though.
Here comes Zeb.
We were commenting how Zeb's out of position. Maybe Zeb's the one who cleans this up.
Yeah.
Nim creating some distance. Should Nim have dropped a bomblet there?
Would it have impeded the Y-wing if he'd have dropped it there?
Yeah, could be. Yeah, Zeb is down to 2 left, so that
Right.
Yeah, that's a possibility. All right, we have again the pivot, barrel roll, keeping Nim nicely in arc. Should still be a target lock there if I read this correctly. It's like TLT shots. And Thweek takes 1.
Okay, he's returning the favor.
I think they've agreed that only dice in the box count. Wow. So what I saw was a roll, spending target lock, and still basically blanking out on that.
Yeah. Bad exchange.
Might have gotten 1 damage through, but really not what Ryan Fleming was looking for. And back to dials. both players thinking over what they're going to do, especially with Thweek and Nim, kind of the focal point of this exchange.
Yeah, I expect the TIE Fighter a tight turn, if not a K turn.
Yeah, hard turn here maybe makes sense because then you could kind of cut off the trajectory that Thweek is currently on. We'll see what he dials in.
Well, there it is.
One turn. And bomblet being dropped.
It's cool. He's just been off the top. It's the ball one.
More friends stopping by.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
It's been a long day. So we have Nim, who really came around there. Nim does have engine upgrade, so we saw a boost there. Here we have Thweek giving chase. Bomblet goes off. And checking for range there. This is range 1. It looks like it touched both of those bases.
Here goes Thweek.
2 hits. Spends target lock for 1 more hit. So we have 3 hits. And Nim rolls 1 evade. Yeah, so there's the last shield and into the hole now. Zeb spends focus for 2 hits and
a whole bunch of evades.
Whole bunch of evades. These Star Vipers can be hard to take down. So definitely Ryan Fleming, a good turn for him because got into range 1 and avoided the TLT shots from Nim.
And he's got Nim down to 4.
Nim really wants to create some distance here, but with the maneuverability of the Star Vipers, it's hard to really, create a gap.
I don't think Ryan will get Ryan Fleming will get tunnel vision because he's got that TIE Fighter working behind him, sitting in a really sweet spot that, if Nim goes straight to clear room and Thweek's got to chase, that TIE Fighter can cut him off. Or get into a clean shot pattern.
Hi, Dion.
Congratulations.
Dion won his game, got into day 2.
And looks like he's about to melt. The B team is trying to hold up your standards. And he's completely focused on something else.
He just couldn't register the NPR voice.
Is that it? Oh, great.
So Nim here is facing down that rock, so maybe wants to do like a
2 or 3 bang.
Yeah.
Here comes the TIE Fighter.
Yeah, I like this move by Zeb because probably I think it has a good chance of keeping Thweek in arc. They should replace Thweek on that base, but I think both of these players have been a little flustered. And the 2-turn getting right into the teeth of Zeb.
Oh.
Probably debating a barrel roll. I don't know if a boost would fit in either. Kind of boost
pretty tight
to our left, Nim's right. It is pretty tight. Maybe a barrel roll. I think we're seeing a genius bomb drop. And checking for boost. Okay, so Ryan Bell wants to mark Zeb. See where the boost puts him. Yeah, I think he's got it.
In like Flint.
Yeah, so smart move here, and here's Thweek. So right up next to that bomb, nowhere to, oh no, I stand corrected. I was about to say nowhere to barrel roll. Underestimated this one bank barrel roll.
So now he's going to scream up around the rock.
Checking range to Zeb, looks clear.
Okay.
So smart move there, smart play, but just couldn't get it
now
in.
we got a TLT, looks like a TLT
I
shot.
believe so. So that's
Ooh,
3.
There's 3.
And 3 of
Netties.
these. Oh, goodness gracious. So second
2
attack
more.
gets 2. And auto thruster saves Thweek the damage. Checking arc on Zeb. Looks like Zeb's got it. 2 dice from Zeb. Results in 2 hits.
2 hits.
1 of 8 in auto thrusters.
Yeah.
So that's how it's played.
Auto thrusters. And you want to yell at me about wanting TLTs nerfed and auto thrusters. Okay.
Yeah.
I promised to behave, so I will.
So now these rebel ships are pointed opposite directions, which is less than ideal.
Well, Thweek's got to swing up around the rock. The TIE fighter can slow play here and wait for Nim to make the corner himself. It'll be interesting. I can't wait to see Ryan Bell's thought process on this. Ryan Fleming's just, I got to get down there and get shots off and not take anything.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Thweek is down to 2, so cannot take any bomb damage. And TLT is still threatening.
The power of Thweek. Yes, we understand that. I'm not sure about Gold Squadron, but OCX clearly understands the power of Thweek. Yes, gentlemen, I said Thweek.
All right, so Zeb just goes ahead and goes forward.
15 minutes.
15 minutes. I did get an official word that we have a couple minutes extension on this game.
Okay.
Because I was a little late in getting them to the streaming table.
Sure.
So the judges were nice enough to accommodate that.
And
so our clock is a little close. It's probably pretty accurate.
They're Thweek doing Thweek things.
Yeah, sure. Don't give Zeb free shots, or at least make them tough.
Well, Mac won Knack. If Thweek wins the Worlds, it might as well be him and not my Y-Wings. And Joe Desmond says Thweek is bad, Ryan is just good.
Could be. So Nim does have engine upgrade, but I'm still thinking it'll be a couple turns before he's kind of back in engagement.
Yeah. And that's okay. They've got time, and they're both playing quick, so that can happen.
All right, here's Zeb. 2 straight.
Issuing the challenge.
I wonder if Ryan Bell appreciates the fact that he's up on points right now.
You know, it's odd, but sometimes you just lose focus of that when you're playing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's like blood in the water. You know, I can take this out, get this win outright, not have to worry about points. And then you've got those guys that know exactly how many points or have
right.
been lost and whatnot and play accordingly. I unfortunately am not one of those people.
No, I